Good day, folks. How are you all doing? Hope everyone is absolutely fantastic, feeling groovy, realizing, of course, the government really don't love you, and also realizing that pretty much everything you've been told since the day you were born is a lie. It is September the 20th of 2025, 8:56 a.m. Mr. Buzz coming to you from the heavily demon-infested province known as Ontario, Canada. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up is all I ask. And if you'd like to support the channel, there's information in the description. I now have a PayPal account, so it's a lot easier than ever. And I normally offer guitar lessons as well, but I'm fully booked and actually backed up beyond belief right now. So there will be no new students taken at this time. I will change that in the future, I'm sure, but at this time I can't take anybody else. So there are a lot of people out there in isolation. Okay, isolation doesn't necessarily just mean you're locked in a closet or something, right? You're invisible to the world right now. The Lord has made you invisible, and I mean that pretty much literally. You can go out and try to make friends. You can try to find a partner. You can try to socialize. You can try whatever you want. It's not going to work. You're isolated by the Lord, and you're not getting out of it till He says. You need to graduate. Okay, you need to graduate. Now, I'm actually at the point now where I've just been released from that invisibility, but I still have not graduated. I'm in my purpose. I'm being tested to see if I can do it, see if I'm ready for it. Think about a person that's about to graduate university and get their degree. What do they have to do? They have to do a thesis. So I'm basically at the point where I'm doing my thesis now. Okay, and when that's done, then I'm fully graduated and into my purpose, and off I go. The blessings have started. You know, he'll start to bless you and see how you handle that. So there's stages to this, okay? If you're in isolation, I know you want out. That's for sure. Everybody wants out. I shouldn't say that. There's a few people that actually told me, I just want to stay in isolation. I like that I've left the world and I don't have to have anything to do with it anymore. A lot of us do end up feeling that way because the world is so evil. We don't fit into it. We never have. So we're quite happy after a while. We go, you know, this loneliness is going away, and I'm up close and intimate with the Lord every day. This is actually pretty good, right? So some people want to stay. The Lord's not going to let you do that either. You're going to do this the Lord's way, right? It's all His way and not your way at all. That's the way it is. Now, fighting against Him and disobeying Him, things are going to go badly. You're going to stay in isolation, and He might even go silent for a while. That's what He did to me. Went totally silent for about 4 months. So then I'm isolated, and I don't have the Lord in my ears every day. It's like, okay, now I'm really alone. It was horrible. Don't disobey Him. Okay? Do not disobey Him. Do what He says, when He says, how He says. And we're going to look at some scripture here. So we have, this one's less relevant to those in isolation than the second one's going to be, but this one's still relevant. This is Deuteronomy 11:28. And the curse, if you do not obey the commandments of the Lord your God, but turn aside from the way which I command you today to go after other gods which you have not known. A curse, okay? When the Lord threatens a curse, you best listen. You best listen. Love the Lord, honor the Lord, cherish the Lord, fear the Lord. He's not playing. He's not playing. I assure you, He's not. He will be loving and wonderful to you when you obey Him. Disobey Him, you're going to find out what the wrath of God actually means. I assure you, that is the truth. Now this one is Psalm 119, 1-2. And this is from the New International Version. We should be reading the King James Version, but this is the one that came up, so it's pretty close to the King James. Blessed are the blameless in their ways, who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed are they who keep his statutes and seek him with all their heart. That's what you need to do to complete this isolation period you're in. Seek him and forget everything else. He made you invisible anyway. You can go out and try to do other things. You're not going to get anywhere. I promise. There's two ways that are possible. Your way and the Lord's way. Guess which way is going to happen? His. Guess which way isn't going to happen? Yours. I assure you. I tried fighting against them too. I think I put 3 years on my isolation by doing that. If I would have just got with the program and stopped complaining and whining and not doing what I should have done and disobeying him, doing drugs, watching porn, all the things I did, couldn't just get with the program. So he said, all right, fine. You're here for another 3 years then, whatever. I don't even know how much I added. Maybe I could have got out in 5. Maybe I added 5 years to it by being disobedient. One thing I can tell you, I definitely added some time. Okay, I know this. I know this. Once I got in alignment with him and started to obey, the wheels were in motion then. Then he shone upon me. Then he blessed me. He released me from that invisibility that I had going on. And it was terrible. I remember walking downtown, like this is all I had to do for recreation was just go for walks. Because no people around, I'm not a TV watcher. I watch videos on YouTube and do research on things, and I play my guitar. Get bored of that after a while. You need something else. So I'd go for walks. And I remember walking downtown and just smiling at people and trying to, trying to meet somebody. Nope. Invisible. They didn't even see me. They didn't even see me. People would almost run right over me as they were walking because they didn't see me at all. I was invisible to them. I'd say, hey, how you doing? They'd ignore me and walk by. I asked somebody for the time if they knew the time. They wouldn't tell me. They walked away from me. Wow. I'm invisible. The world absolutely hates me. And it crushed me. It just crushed me. But I should have been thankful because the Lord made that happen so he could mold me into this, okay? I'm not saying I'm not trying to be prideful, but now I'm ready to serve my purpose. And then I wasn't. And what was in between me and serving my purpose was a period of isolation and learning, colleging. The Lord colleges us. Be thankful for your colleging. You're being taught by the Most High God, the creator of all that is. There's no higher honor than that. There really isn't. Now, of course, hindsight's 20/20. I didn't realize this when I was in isolation. But I also didn't have the advantage of a video like this to tell me that. I mean, there was videos, but they didn't really spell it out like this, right? This channel is raw truth. I'm unapologetic for anything I say because it's all approved by the Lord that I can say it and mean it because I know it's true. It's raw truth, always here. Now and then I get something a little wrong and I'll apologize once the Lord corrects me. But I'm not wrong on this. Obey the Lord and you will reap the rewards. I'm going to read that second one again, the Psalm. Blessed are the blameless in their ways, who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed are those who keep his statutes and seek him with all their heart. So everybody can see, I hear it every day from people, my channel's being blessed. You know why? I started walking in alignment with the Lord, walking in gratitude, not complaining, not whining. I threw all that away. Soon as I did, boom, channel blew up. Blessings started to come. Invisibility disappeared. Now people are smiling at me, waving to me. Women have hit on me. That just blew my mind. Several women have hit on me. That hasn't happened in 10 years. Completely out of the blue, it all started to happen. And as it did, I'm like, wow, was I messing up? Just, oh, if only I would have known. Like I say, hindsight's 2020. I can see it now. Sure couldn't see it then. You probably can't either. That's why I'm making this video. The invisibility is painful. It takes your self-esteem down to the dirt. What's wrong with me? Why does everyone hate me? Why does the world hate me? Did I become ugly? Do I smell bad? All these things will run through your mind. None of it's true. The Lord has you in college. He's got you in school. And in order for you to focus on your studies, He's decided to make you invisible to everyone. Okay, if you're a guy, He doesn't want some woman coming around and distracting you right now. If you're a woman, He doesn't want some guy coming around distracting you right now. You've got to focus on your studies. Do that, you'll get to the point where I just arrived at, your thesis. When you're writing your thesis, or you don't have to really write it, you have to perform it. He's going to put the test to you. He's going to test you in every way possible. He's going to bring around beautiful women and see if you go for it when you're not ready. He's going to bring around, people to test if you're going to fall back into sin. He needs to know. He needs to know if you can handle it. He's going to give you all kinds of praise from people. People will be fawning over you. See how you handle it. Is it going to make you prideful? Or are you going to remain grounded and keep your feet on the ground? That's your thesis stage. Okay, and it's hard. He doesn't give you easy tests. The further along you get in this, the harder they get. Don't mess them up. Do your best not to mess them up. If you do, you get another chance. You don't just get one chance, and if you screw up, that's it. The Lord is all about grace and mercy, and He wants you to succeed. He doesn't want you to fail. He wants you to succeed. So take this video as an indicator that the only thing between you and being released from isolation is whether or not you're obedient, and whether or not you walk in gratitude rather than whining and complaining like I did. Okay, this is not preaching at you as though I'm all high and mighty and you've done something wrong. I did that. I complained like a little baby. Don't do that. Don't do that. You've got the advantage of this channel telling you raw truth. You're in school. You're in the best school that exists. And you have the top professor in the whole universe. There's nobody can teach like he can. He's not just teaching, he's molding. He's just completely molding you. He knows exactly what he wants you to be, what he needs you to be. He made you for this. He didn't make you for any other reason. Didn't make you to come down here and party and enjoy yourself and then, hope you had a good time, now come on to heaven. That's not it. That's not it. And to be honest, if you're an anointed person, when you were in your addiction, when you were watching porn, when you were being promiscuous, when you were doing all these terrible, sinful things, you were in school then too. He needs you to not be judgmental. He needs you to understand the problems that this world faces. He can't have you judging that homeless guy over there who's on fentanyl and he's all hunched over, and he needs you to understand what's going on there so you can help. The only way you can understand is he's going to put you through it. It's my honest belief that we all went through all that addiction and stuff because the Lord made us. He needed us to be understanding, not judgmental. So we've been in school since the day we were born. But this isolation phase, this is the university level of it. See if you're resilient. And if you're not, he'll make you resilient. And he won't release you until you are. He's checking your level of obedience right now. My recommendation to you, be as obedient as you possibly can. some of the people I've worked with in the last few days, they get two things between them and their blessings. Maybe it's a vape. Maybe it's porn once in a while. Maybe they, like, I don't masturbate much, just, once every couple of weeks I do it. It's no big deal. No, it is a big deal. Because you're not going to be released until you stop. 100% obedience. There's zero tolerance at this level for disobedience. 100% obedience results in blessings that you can't even fathom. And I don't just mean financial wealth, material wealth. That's actually the lowest level of the blessings you're going to get. You're going to get new confidence. You're going to get new restoration. He's going to restore you to brand new. Brand new. Even though you did all that sinful stuff, you did drugs, you harmed your body, you smoked. I smoked for over 40 years. I'm only 55 and I literally smoked for over 40 of those. Smoked weed for pretty much all of them too. I drank enough to float the Titanic. Did every drug you can imagine. Spent 6 straight years on methamphetamine, mixing it with coke now and then. Everything restored. Everything back to rights. That's just, think about that. Because I used to sit around and go, wow, in my 50s and I've already done all this to myself. I'm probably going to die soon. After all that, my life's probably just about over. My life's just beginning. My life is just beginning. So is yours, just about to. Obedience, obedience. I can hardly believe I'm saying this stuff. After the life I lived, now I'm going to sit here and preach to everybody to be obedient after what I did, right? I'm just trying to help you. I'm not trying to preach as though I'm high and mighty and I'm Mr. Obedience. I was Mr. Disobedience, and I paid the price. And I don't want you to pay the price. So I'm here trying to tell you, only thing between you and the greatest thing that's ever happened to you is your disobedience. Change course. Surrender. Time to surrender. And by that, I mean completely surrender. Don't just partially surrender. Stop making your own decisions. Let him make them all. Walk in gratitude 24 hours a day. Thank him for waking you up in the morning. Thank him for the breath of life that he breathes into you. And you will not regret it. Do anything else? You certainly will regret it. I assure you. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you all get out of isolation soon and get to do your thesis. Put your heart and soul into what you're doing right now. You're so lucky. You don't know yet, but you're so lucky. We all are. The Lord loves us, and he will never leave your side for 1 second. Remember that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life.